So after I get done recording my Golden Globes video, I just go and look and see if the SAG-AFTRA nominees have been posted or not. And guess what? They have. They've been posted for a couple of days now. So I'm a little late to the party on this one, but we are going to talk about all of the nominees for what is now called the Actor Awards, but we are going to still call them the SAG Awards right as of right now. These my predictions for these are going to be solely for the film stuff. Not to disrespect anything that, on the television side, but I mostly talk about films on the channel while doing a little bit of television coverage. But it is the television coverage of like nerd shows. And I have not seen a bit of Adolescence, Black Rabbit, The Studio, Severance, White Lotus, Diplomat, Landman, The Pit. I've not seen a lick of any of these shows. So I can't tell you, how good or bad the performances are in any of those shows. So we're just going to stick with what I know and what I have seen, most of anyway, and that is the films. So without further ado, let's get into it. First up, we have Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor in a Supporting Role. The nominees being Odessa Zion for Marty Supreme, Ariana Grande for Wicked for Good, Amy Madigan for Weapons, Wumi Musaku for Sinners, and Tiana Taylor for One Battle After Another. I've seen all 5 of these performances, and they're all great in their own respective way. 2 out of the 5 of these nominees have actually won awards. Amy Madigan won the Critics' Choice Award, and Tiana Taylor won the Golden Globe. So it's very interesting, but I would not count out any of the other 3. But if I was to hazard a guess, I'm going to say Tiana Taylor. As much as I would want Amy Madigan to win this, I just don't see it happening. I honestly don't. She is a long shot. If I had to pick a second place, I would say probably Odessa, then Madigan, and then Wumi, and then Ariana. That's how I would rank them. But yeah, Tiana Taylor, in my opinion, I think is gonna get it. Moving on to the Outstanding Performance by a Male Actor in a Supporting Role, we have Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein, Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another, Miles Canton in Sinners, Paul Mescal in Hamnet, and Sean Penn for One Battle After Another. Again, all 5 of them I've seen. And again, it's really tough. Huh? I'm going to say it's a 3-horse race between Elordi, Canton, and Penn. Those I think, are my top 3. And I think Penn is probably going to get it. Even though Penn did not win the Globe, that went to Wagner Moura, I still think he has a really good shot of getting this and the Oscar, in my opinion. I think Canton is a close second, and then Elordi third, and then Del Toro fourth, and Mescal fifth. That's how I would rank them. But Sean Penn is probably going to get the actor in his category. Moving on to outstanding performance by a female actor in a lead role. Nominees being Jessie Buckley for Hamnet, Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, Kate Hudson for Song Sung Blue, Chase Infinity for One Battle After Another, and Emma Stone for Bugonia. 4 out of the 5 of them I've seen. I've not seen Rose Byrne in If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, but she did win the Golden Globe in her category. I believe her category was drama, but no, Jessie Buckley won in her category for drama for Golden Globe. Rose Byrne won for musical or comedy. There we go. Got him right that time. Again, I think it's a 3-horse race between Infinity, Byrne, and Buckley, but I'm going to give it to Buckley because she was really, really, really good in Hamnet. She was really good in Hamnet. She just came across as so emotional, and her performance was very, very powerful. So I'm going to give it to Jessie Buckley for Hamnet. If I had to rank them, obviously Buckley, Infinity, Byrne, Stone, Hudson. That's how I would rank them if I was voting anyway. Outstanding performances by male actor in a lead role. Timothy Chalamet for Marty Supreme, Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon, Michael B. Jordan in Sinners, and Jesse Plemons in Bugonia. 4 out of the 5 I've seen. I've not seen Blue Moon, so I can't judge Ethan Hawke's performance in that. Again, I think it's a 3-horse race between Michael B. Jordan, DiCaprio, and Chalamet. Chalamet won the Golden Globe, but again, I don't think that will translate into him winning the SAG, or the actor, I should say. I'm going to go with Leonardo DiCaprio winning it. And the only reason I say that he's going to win it is because, as much as I would love for either Chalamet or Michael B. Jordan to get it, I'm thinking One Battle After Another is going to win the Oscar for Best Film, and it's going to clean up at the Oscars. And usually the actor, the SAG Awards, I should say, is a pretty good indicator as to who's going to win the Oscar. And I'm thinking that DiCaprio is probably gonna win the Oscar. So that's my pick. DiCaprio to win, Chalamet second, B. Jordan third, Plemons fourth, and because I haven't seen it, Ethan Hawke fifth. That's how I would rank him. Outstanding performance by a cast in a motion picture. Nominees being Hamnet, Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. All 5 of them I've seen, And if you want to see my reviews on all 5 of them, you can just go into the backlogs of the channel and check out my thoughts on every single one of those films. All of these films had really good performances from everyone in the cast. Like every single cast in each of the films that I listed is so good. God, it's tough. But I think, like I said earlier, I think One Battle After Another is going to clean up at the Oscars. And I think it'll clean up here. One Battle After Another wins that one. If I had to pick a number 2, Frankenstein, 3 Sinners, 4 Marty Supreme, and then 5 Hamnet. But they're like right on top of each other. Like they're really, really close, in my opinion. And why not? We'll cover off stunt ensemble. And I'll also do TV shows as well. Outstanding action performance by a stunt ensemble for a motion picture. F1, Frankenstein, Mission Impossible Final Reckoning, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. All 5 of them I've seen. Man. I think it will be down to 2. F1 and Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. And I think I'm going to go with Final Reckoning. Mainly because of not only the scale of the action that happens in that movie, but the variety of action that happens in that movie. Because there is a whole, like, smorgasbord of different action scenes that happen in that movie. Whereas F1, it's, just the driving. Whereas with Mission Impossible, it's more than driving. It is, yes, there is driving, but there's also diving, there's fight sequences, just all sorts in that movie. So that's why I give it the leg up to Mission Impossible on that one. And then for television, we have Andor, Landman, Last of Us, Squid Game, and Stranger Things. 3 out of the 5 I've seen, Andor, Last of Us, and Stranger Things. There were some good fight sequences in this season of Stranger Things, especially with the oneer in episode 4. That was pretty good. Last of Us, there was also some good action in that. But I'm going to have to give it to Andor on this one. Mainly out of what happens in, I think, episode 8 of season 2, with that big battle that happens. Like, that, I think, earns it alone. And there was also some just really good action set pieces throughout the season. But mainly for that big battle towards the tail end of season 2 is why I think Andor should get it. But there you go. Those are my predictions for this year's SAG Awards, or the Actor Awards, whatever you want to call them. They will be streaming on Netflix on March 1st. So rest assured that we are going to have all of the coverage as to who wins their respective categories. Probably next day, I would say. So be sure to look out for that video when that is posted. But In the meantime, guys, be safe out there, and I will see you on the red carpet with the results for the SAG Awards. I will catch you guys next time.